Hello, welcome to another reading. Okay, so today I'm going to do a reading just for the weekend. Just get a general feel and vibe of what's coming up for the weekend for you all, or some of you at least. Okay, before I do, let's get the business out of the way. Just press the little button. Don't forget to do that. Just subscribe to my channel so you can get all of my uploads. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so what's coming up for most of us this weekend? Okie dokie. Right. Okay. So what I'm picking up here, I feel like I'm looking at, I've got my Queen of Wands, and she seems to be in a little bit of conflict. She's a little bit indecisive at the moment. She's not sure what she wants to do. Queen of Wands is usually a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, but can also be those who have that in their rising sign as well. Sometimes I don't really care too much about the astrology side of things. For me, this represents a woman who is looking for her mojo. She's a woman who's sort of saying, hey, listen, at this, because of the Two of Swords there, I'm not really happy at the moment. And there's something that I have to make a decision and choice about. She usually trusts herself, but for some reason, she's a little bit confused about things. And what I'm picking up here with the Lovers next to that, I do feel that I could be seeing a woman, or can be a man too, who's got very strong sort of feminine qualities, who is in a bit of a dilemma or a situation to do with a relationship. Now, the relationship can also be a love relationship, but relationship with themselves, their job. Queen of Wands is a woman who works hard too, so and very good at what she does as well. So there could be some relationships dramas going on there with work. But I feel like I'm looking at a woman and her emotions as well. And I feel like with the Queen of Cups next to the Lovers is that we really do have a situation that is asking for some sort of resolution or some sort of decision to be made here. I feel like there could even be situations involving other women. So for some women, you may have some girlfriends around you or friends around you who are also trying to help you with a relationship choice or a decision. Maybe they're also confusing you a little bit too. So it is important for you to trust your own instinct. This is a time here to take the blindfold off and to see things really for what they are as well. And again, to trust your instinct, because my Queen of Wands, she's happy, but she's not happy in this reading, and something seems to be blocking her. So I want to see this weekend the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups being, two sides to this one person, where we go, hey, okay, enough of the indecision, the procrastination, and actually start to think about the choices that you do need to make, okay? And get a move on, because you need to be happy again. You need to find your mojo, and you need to be back out there and feeling again. I kind of get either you're being extra sensitive, there is a block, your head and your heart seems to be blocked, and I feel like you are looking out there into the future and sort of wondering what the hell's out there. There could be more than you realize, okay? So I want to say here, once you decide what it is that you want, and once you decide that whatever it is that is blocking you here, or you're indecisive about or can't decide, once you do decide, then it's sort of like all systems go, and you start to get a clearer picture of where the future lies. It's not the grand picture, but it's my Two of Wands, so it's kind of like you start to see what really is out there, and you can also start broadening your horizons a lot more too, and start looking and seeing what the potential is, basically. But it is requiring you to have strength and confidence in yourself as well. And also too, it may be asking you to be brave. What is it that you need to do, take action on? I feel that with my Hierophant here, this is all about too sort of the commitment that you may be looking for, as we said, with this relationship that you seem to be in a bit of dilemma with. So it's like being confident and positive that things can turn out in your favor, but the problem is you've got to make a choice. You've got to make a decision. So this weekend, my little Aries friends, or my fire sign and water sign women, this is a time for you to really decide where you're going with a relationship, as said, with yourself, your friends, your family, your boyfriend, or marriage, or whatever. Because as I said, you need to get your mojo back. You need to find your happiness. You need to smile again. And there hasn't been that much going on, okay, recently. I also feel too that on the work front, there could be some, not that we really want to talk about work on the weekend, because this is like fun time, but some people have to work and some people do still think about their job on the weekend even when they are at home. So I just feel here too that this is for those of you who perhaps are starting to look around for another job, this could be a really good time for you to start this weekend, you know, just to scan the little horizons out there and see what's there. But it is all about sort of being brave and courageous too. So again, if you're feeling you're blocked and you're feeling like you don't know what you want to do with your work and everything, again, it's just try to decide. Okay, there's a lot going on. I feel like there's new things going on too. Like I'm being told, you know, to trust your instinct and your higher self, like, you know, instinct, higher self, it's all the one thing, but I am sort of feeling like I'm getting messages from higher source. So therefore, even tarot readings and the readings that you may be listening to on YouTube, and hopefully mine, that, you know, you can trust the information that you're receiving. Okay. And I also feel too, for some of you, it may be time to dip your water into new things and try new things. Really sort of start looking at what it is that you want to do. And that could be also too why we've got this Two of Wands, so that you can start sort of broadening your horizons and expanding your mindset and starting to have confidence in perhaps, you know, for some it could even be going back to higher learning and higher knowledge. It could be university, college, you know, school, or, you know, whatever it may be, and trying new things so that you can actually, you know, start to again choose what it is, or decide what it is that you want to do. But it's a time of, you know, just going for it. Okay, well, when I say go for it, it's time of decision making. So that's the gist of this story. Anyway, so that's what I feel here for you. And yeah, so it looks to me like there's a lot of fun to be had this weekend too, especially women. I've got this lovely energy around women. So girls, get out there. Ladies, you know, go out and have fun with your friends. Enjoy yourself. If you've been caught up in relationships that have been causing you stress, go out and have some fun. Go out and have a drink with your mates and just have a good time. And open up too. If some of you haven't been talking to your friends or your family and you're holding everything in, that's not good. So you do need to start talking and opening up so you can clear some of the blockages that you may have or feel anyway. But it's also a good time for a few of you who may be looking for love, that you could find that there may very well be a nice sort of man under your nose that you may meet this weekend. But I just want to say, don't get too stuck in your, be open-minded, I guess is what I'm saying. It's kind of sort of saying, just open your mind a little bit. We all have a thing that, you know, a wish list, okay? And, you know, hopefully some people get it, but not everyone does. So I just want to say here this weekend, don't be too closed off, okay? Open up a little bit, because there could be some really nice people, guys, women, for, you know, vice versa, around you this weekend, or even around your environment, even in the coming week or so. And I'm picking up a lovely sense of partnerships and connections and coming together with people that are starting to feel like, this person feels nice, you know? So you open up a little bit, guys. And when you do, you may be pleasantly surprised just what is at the end of that little road. Anyway, I hope that this helped you all. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And yeah, so take care, and I'll speak to you again next week. Bye.